All right, welcome back to Friday Thoughts. Oh, this is good. I'm glad I'm back on a roll. We're staying on a roll with Tennessee Tuesdays and everything. It was a blast having Taylor on. A bunch of y'all liked it. So I think we're definitely going to have her on maybe as like a third person on some of these topics just because she did speak well. That's Taylor. Once she gets warmed up, she just gets going. So it was fun, and it's fun to bring your kid in and have her be a part of this as well. So today, just kind of going back to the Tuesday podcast, and I think Friday Thoughts might switch to this. So if you follow me on Instagram, I've talked about before. I've always said, control the controllable. So that's what this is, right? It's just something that I've always kind of tried to stick by is control the controllable. Whatever is in my control and is controllable, I'm going to control. So there are so many things in our day that are out of control, but we can only control what's right in front of us, right? You're sitting in traffic. You're going to be late for work. Well, what can you do? You can only control you in the car and making sure you get there safely, making sure you're not breaking any laws, you're not cutting people off, you're still being a good person, right? There's stuff that's out of our control every day that's just going to happen, and we just have to accept it. But we have to be able to be self-aware, to take control of ourselves and control what's actually in our direct control at that moment, right? And going back to, I'm not going to get into the gun topic or anything like that, but going back to when I was talking to her about the school shooting, we've been armed since before the founding of this country, right? When I was in school, I'm 40, so it was a little while ago. Maybe some of y'all, it was even longer. Some of y'all might just be right out of school. We didn't have active shooter drills. We didn't have any type of shooter drills, because people didn't walk into a school and shoot kids. It never happened. It didn't happen before me. It didn't happen before my parents. It didn't happen before my grandparents. It didn't happen. And it's not just school, it's just anywhere, right? So, with that being said, and again, I'm not even going to get into the gun conversation because if y'all follow us, y'all know where we stand, right? This has been a long road. This has been a long build-up over the past 20 to 30 years where we are at, right? I talked about it in that last podcast, in the Friday Thoughts, where if I look back 4 years ago, whatever I was doing 4 years ago has set me up for whatever is happening to me right now. Same thing applies, right? If we go back 20 years, 30 years, whatever we were doing back then, that's been setting us up progressively to where we are at right now. It's a long road. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't all of a sudden happen overnight where people started, taking guns places and just opening fire on people, right? Until anyone wants to sit down and have a mental health conversation and, you want to dig deep into prescriptions and big pharma, which is a no-no, which no one wants to talk about ever. And that's just because there's so much money there, and it just, whenever the conversation does get started, it's mute, it's gone, it's swept under the rug, and I don't care what you say, it feeds the political parties on both sides, it feeds this entire country. You see, I don't know what the stat is, you always see it, how many prescription pill commercials are played on our televisions and through media and phone and everything else on a daily basis. It's all you're fed. You don't feel good? Oh, we'll give you a pill for that. Oh, you have anxiety? Oh, we'll give you a pill for that. Oh, you're depressed? Oh, we'll give you a pill for that. Oh, you're in pain? We'll give you a pill for that. Instead of addressing things like knee pain and working your knee and building up muscle around it, just give you a pill, right? An addictive pill at that. So going back to school, sure, these kids are hyperactive. They have ADHD. They have ADD. All these new things that keep coming up. There's pills for them. We just put them on pills. Pharmacy and pharmaceuticals will fix anything that we need to do. So it just really got me thinking when I was having that conversation with her that this has been like, it's crazy to me how many people act like this is like just something that has happened overnight. That this is some like, oh, all of a sudden, like, this is crazy. Like, we need to change all these laws. We need to raise that age limit from 18 to 21 because you raised cigarettes from an 18-year-old to a 21-year-old. I still see 16-year-olds smoking. I still see 14-year-olds smoking. I mean, come on. The kid walks into a school, past a sign that says no guns allowed. Maybe we should put up another sign. That would have changed the mind, right? No, instead we're going to beat around and we're just going to play this game, circle jerk game, round and round we go. And just keep, oh, what do we do? It's time for action. It's time for action? You want action? Start in the household, right? Be a better parent. It simply comes down to that. Be a better parent, right? Bring back values, bring back morals, bring back the 10 Commandments. You don't even have to be religious. Just read the 10 Commandments. Just being a better person. And that's how this will get fixed, right? We bring back values, you bring back morals. Like, that's how this gets fixed in the home. It's on parents. It's on us. This is not on anyone else. This all begins with parents. It's all on us. So once you fix it at home and you teach it at home, then they go out and you don't have to worry about putting your kids on prescription pills. You don't have to worry about what they're going to do next because they already have those things instilled in them to be a better person and to go out and succeed. So we fix the parenting. That's what we do. We fix parenting and we fix family and we focus on that. When we talk about mental health, that's how this gets fixed, right? Go ahead. You do whatever you want with guns. Take them all away. It's going to switch to butter knives. It's going to switch to cars. It's going to switch to a cheese grater or a screwdriver. Keep playing this fantasy over and over in your head that more laws and more signs are going to fix something. Because I do not know to this day a criminal that has obeyed a law. There is not a criminal on the face of this earth that has obeyed a law. Think about that, right? Yeah. So that's Friday Thoughts for today. Control the controllable, right? So control it at home. Start with your kids. Be a good parent. Fix the parenting, and we go from there. That's my solution. That's my little like chip to the game is how can I be a better person and fix this directly in my household, in my extended family's household. That's how you're going to start to fix this. Everyone wants to sit back and what do? Do something, do something, do something. They were chanting at Biden, right? Do something. What are you going to do? Raise it to 21. Put up another sign. Ain't going to work. You want to fix it? Start fixing it in the household. That is it for Friday Thoughts. Or Control the Controllable. I think we'll start calling it that. That kind of seems to be a theme with all of these. But appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all the feedback on Taylor. That just hyped her up. She was stoked to hear all that stuff. So that's another thing, right? Building it up, building your kids up, positivity, self-esteem, all that good stuff, right? It's good. It was really good. So appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. That is it for this Friday morning. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Whatever you're doing. Summer is here. I hope you're doing something fun or working on yourself or investing in yourself and getting yourself to that next level. But we truly appreciate all of y'all for being here. So that is it from East Tennessee, y'all. All right, just want to thank y'all again. Actually had somebody ask me about this shirt the other day when I was wearing it, and I am dropping it down in the merch shop. The link will be below, but on our actual YouTube merch shop, we're going to put this shirt down there. So appreciate the support and everything y'all do.